Welcome to Birdville ISD's Listen and Learn podcast series. I am Dr. Jennifer Horner Miller, and today we are going to talk about how educators can tell their story using social media to encourage collaboration, communication, and publishing. When adults think of students using social media, troubling thoughts often come to mind. Due to a fear and lack of trust, teachers worry that students may present themselves inappropriately. Our students are social animals and are already plugged into a variety of social media networks. Our students are leaving a digital footprint and need us to model use to promote lifelong learning and continually remind them of the responsibility students have. Additionally, most students don't use social media for educational purposes because they generally are not exposed to such an idea. While sharing photos of one's lunch or tweeting about their favorite sports star isn't exactly harmful, it doesn't prove to be as impactful as being introduced to resources that could assist in educational development. Disadvantages of poor use of social media include an increase in student distraction, a lack of control for inappropriate content, and relying on social media for all information. These disadvantages should not discourage the use of teaching students how to use social media responsibly. Ignoring social media is harmful because our students are already plugged in. So how can we encourage and teach students to use media responsibly? There are many advantages to using social media with students. These advantages include an increase in student collaboration, participation, peer review, access to rich e-learning media, ability to publish, increase in differentiation, and video conferencing abilities. When discovering a reliable resource through social media that can be used for educational development, educators and parents should immediately share it. Something as simply as assigning an article to read for homework or listing a few social media resources on the whiteboard could inspire students to go the extra mile to research topics on their own. Using social media to connect with the community can be very powerful. Parents are plugged into Twitter, Facebook, and both can be used to reach a broader audience. Other ideas to encourage the appropriate use of social media include the following. Use Twitter to write a story or a poem. Track a hashtag about a current event. Facilitate research. Connect classrooms about a topic or a book. Or participate in a live field trip like a NASA launch. Instagram can be used effectively with students because students are so plugged into Instagram. So how do teachers use Instagram in the classroom? Showcase student work, book reviews, record steps in a science experiment, or document student progress. Social media can be used to tell your classroom story. So what is your story? And how is it being told? Like it or not, your classroom is already branded. You have the ability to change your practice and help students learn how to utilize social media to promote lifelong learning. A suggestion is to have students fill out a spreadsheet where they list the URLs of websites in their search results in one column, and in this second column, students can explain why they think the URL is credible or not. So what do we look for? Students should look for the author. Who sponsored the site? Does the site have spelling or grammar errors? Does the site or URL end in .edu or another credible domain ending? Is this a blog or is it a wiki? What reason would the author have to have a bias? What are other points of view? Does the site have excessive advertisement? How can teachers design activities to improve the process of evaluating search-populated results? One way is to gamify searching. Many educators are embracing Google a Day, found on www.agoogleaday.com. Google a Day introduces users to a question. Users enter an answer and can request a hint and earn points. This is a great way to gamify digital literacy and to improve online searching techniques. Another gaming resource used towards improving digital literacy via the power of search is Google's Google Feud, which is www.googlefeud.com. This fun but surprising difficult game has students guessing the top searches that are used in their search engine when Googling. A lively discussion on algorithms, trends, or simply why might ensue. Finally, have students take notes and share their results with their peers. Older students can use apps such as EasyBib or Evernote to organize search results and share their notes. To learn more about these topics or apps, visit our Birdville Independent School District's Digital Learning Lounge, located at bisddlp.blogspot.com.